All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we'll give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahav double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there toiling in this truth. I'm Pathak Amath, GMS Dallas, and just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. I think I'm going to entitle this one, A Wise Man Will Hide in the Lord in the Evil Times Coming. And as you can see on the screen, man, because we're in the times of AI, which is artificial intelligence, what I'm saying? And Elon Musk right here on the screen did some type of, I don't know if this is a photo shoot or what, it looks like a love scene with what's known as an artificial intelligence, AI, a robot, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's kissing it and passionately kissing, which there's a couple more. This one right here, you know what I'm saying? And then there's another one right here, where he's just connected, which they've been, Esau has been pushing this thing since, I believe, around the 90s. I believe it may be the 80s, even far back as the latter 80s, during the time of the movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, man. Sandra Bullock, there was a scene that came up in that movie where they put on the little headsets to have sex, man. Sylvester Stallone, of course, was from the past, and he wanted to do it the conventional way, and Sandra Bullock, who I guess became his love interest, introduced him to the new way, man. Which is what these devils all they're just trying to create a whole, because they want to, at the end of the day, stop the Israelites from procreating, so that ultimately they could destroy them and get rid of them, and they could ultimately hold on to their kingdom, on the left-hand side, which is not written. It's not going to happen. But all this, the things that this devil is doing is wicked, man. It's evil. And they're promoting this crap. Look at this dude, man. Esau, man. Really engaged with artificial intelligence, man. What can he do? What can he do with Come on, bro. And that movie Demolition Man, that makes me think, because they got these little headsets now that people are having all kind of accidents and breaking shit in their homes and all kind of things from those gaming systems when they put the deals on their head. What is that? Metaverse, man. The metaverse, man. Same thing. There's a guy that was he never leaves his home, man. He just lays in his bed all day and goes in and puts the thing on his head, and he's in the metaverse all day. He showers in the metaverse, and watches movies in the metaverse, and he just lives in the metaverse, man. And that's what these devils are trying to do, man. At the end of the day. But it's, the AI, there's another one right here where it says Walmart plans to have almost 65% of its stores automated by 2026, man. So, and of course, we know where all this is going, man. To digitize everything, that digital currency and the digital system that they're trying to establish to set up and bring forth ultimately the CHIP, man, that charagma. It's going to make all these people bow down, man. And and Esau is going to become their god, man. At the end of the day. But everything is right in front of you, and you got a lot of these groups out here that can't see it, man. They don't know what the hell is going on, which way is up or down, left or right, man. And they want to look at GMS and talk crap when GMS has been teaching this, starting with Apostle Tahar on down. And now you're seeing these things, man, but they just can't get it, and they still want to talk crap. But it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, the Lord is dealing with who he's dealing with, and he's not dealing with who he's not dealing with, So, but these are all of the things that's, and then you got transhumanism, where these devils want to merge everything. Klaus Schwab went into that, man, how they want to merge, man with machine, Hey, man, these devils are not playing, man, and all this is wicked, man. It's all part of that evil day. Of course, famine is coming, more pestilence and disease, that Crown Vic, the C-19, You know, it's still lurking around. It's more cases starting to pop up again, you know, with that. You know, of course, they had their variants and all these different things, you know, just as part of that evil day, you know what I'm saying? Which is all, at the end of the day, the workings and doings of the Lord. It's part of this movie, man. It's prophecy, man. These things are written, you know, but these things are all part of that, the evil times, that evil day that's set forth to come. And it's upon us, man. We're in those times, man. So a wise man will hide in the Lord in the evil times coming. That's the title of this lesson. And we're going to get on into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go to Ephesians, the 5th chapter. Phone is acting very funny like, man. Funny style, man. That's crazy. Look at, boy, these devils, man. Satan, man. He's a big ass kid, man. You know? This is Ephesians 5 and I'll start at verse 14. This is Ephesians 5 and verse 14, and it reads, "Wherefore he saith, Awake thou that sleepest." You know, thou that sleepest, man. When you read in Romans, as a matter of fact, let's just get it. Romans, the 13th chapter and verse 11, it reads, "In that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe," man. You know what I'm saying? It's time to wake up out of sleep, man. Of course, we know the Lord put us to sleep when he took our heritage from us and everything. Said Jeremiah 17 and verse 4. And it reads, "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever," man. You know, so we move the Lord to wrath, man. You know what I'm saying? With idol worship and wickedness. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord allowed these devils to come take us into slavery. You know, where our heritage and everything was beat out of us. You know, they show you in those movies. You know. 12 Years a Slave, you know, and you know, all the different, you know, the Alex Haley's, you know, slave, I can't remember the name of it, but Roots, the movie Roots and all those different slave movies, man. You know what I'm saying? It's how we got put to sleep, man. Our heritage got taken from us, man. You know, and then when you read in Isaiah 29, the 29th chapter, it goes into it as well. This is Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 10, and it reads, "For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered," man. You know what I'm saying? So he put us to sleep for a period of time, man, and covered up the seers, which are the prophets, man, today. You know what I'm saying? Which these same men that you see out here on the highways and byways, the men that are putting up these lessons, you know, that the majority of our people scoff at, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how he put Jake to sleep. And that's why they're still scoffing to this very day, because the Lord didn't shine that light upon them. He didn't wake them up. He didn't open their eyes to this thing. They can't receive it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't receive the Lord because they don't know him, man. You know what I'm saying? That's in the book of John, I believe the 14th chapter, you know? So, and that's all because they have no knowledge or understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, what does the scripture say in Proverbs? It's Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 16. And it reads, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead," man. And that's spiritually dead, which will eventually lead to being physically dead, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the scriptures tell you in Hosea the 4th chapter and verse 6, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge," man. You know, Jake don't have no knowledge nor understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to eventually get them put to death. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. They don't have knowledge. And we just read right here in Proverbs 21 and 16, "The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead," man. They're in a dead state. They don't know who they are. They don't know who the Lord is. They don't know which way is up or down, left or right, man. Going or coming. They have no idea. They don't know they have enemies. They don't know who their enemies are, which is all 17 other nations outside of the nation of Israel, man. You know? So, you know, they're in that dead state, you know, with no understanding. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But the scriptures speak of, as a matter of fact, let's go real quick. Let's go back to Ephesians. Salakia. Ephesians, the 5th chapter, and verse 14 again. It's Ephesians 5 and 14. Wherefore he saith, awake, thou that sleepest, which all of us got put in that into that sleep, man, being in that dead state. Those dry bones spoken of in Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, man. You know, we were all that at one point in time, you know, but then the Lord breathed that breath of life upon the remnant, man, spoken of in Ephesians, the 1st chapter, around verse 3 and 4, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. Those predestinated chosen vessels or spirits, Salakia, from the foundation of the world, man, of the earth. You know, before he created anything, he chose, you know, the ones he was going to give the knowledge to in the latter days, in the end times, man. It says, and arise from the dead, you know, that's dead state. You know, we've been given the understanding, the knowledge now, man. And Hamashiach shall give thee light, which we've been given that light, this glorious gospel, man. You know what I'm saying? Which reminds me of Isaiah, the 60th chapter, in verse 1. Isaiah 60 and 1, arise, shine, for thy light is come. And that light is Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? Which ultimately is Yahushua, but it represents this knowledge, man, which Yahushua is the knowledge. He's the word, John 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? And when you drop down to verse 14, it goes into how the word became flesh, man, you know. So it ultimately represents Yahushua, but it's talking about this knowledge that we now have, because the Lord is supping with us through this knowledge, man, through the Bible, man, these words that are written. You know, he said he's going to send us another comforter, you know, and we have that now, you know, through this knowledge, man. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, which this is the only light in this dark a place that we live, this wicked world that we live in now, because the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, man, you know, pursuant to Job 9 and 24, man. It says, and the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is risen upon thee, you know, and that thee represents the elect, man. You know, thy light, arise, shine, for thy light is come, Yahushai, this knowledge. And the glory of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is risen upon thee, the elect, man, those chosen vessels, Ephesians, the 1st chapter, or those chosen spirits from the foundation of the world, man. Verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. You know, again, Job 9:24, the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked, man. That's what he set forth. Darkness, lies, and deception, man. Evils and wickedness, you know, iniquity, sin. You know, he's the man of sin, you know, the son of perdition, man, destruction. That's all these things have been put in the earth by these very people, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And that's going into the elect, man, you know, because this world is just dark. It's wicked. It's evil, man. You know, this is John chapter 3, and I'm going to drop down to verse 19. Is it 19? Yeah, 19. This is John 3 and 19. And it reads, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil, man, you know, because that's what's been established and set forth. That's the vibration in spirit that's been set forth in the earth by these devils, man, you know. But that condemnation, which is Yahushai, came into the earth, you know. And now we have this knowledge in the earth, man, by way of our big brother Yahushai, man. You know what I'm saying? So it says men love darkness, man. You know, 2/3 of of the nation of Israel, they've assimilated into this place, and they love. They're just wicked, man. These are the same wicked spirits that goes back to the ancient times, man. You know, that was always getting put to death, man. You know, the righteous are the righteous, and the wicked are the wicked, man. You've been in that same lot over and over again, you know, throughout the different incarnations, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same ones, man. You know what I'm saying? The same ones that said, free Barabbas and crucify him. Crucify him, crucify him. You know, put our Lord to death, man. It's the same ones, man. These are the same men that's loving darkness to this very day, 2/3 of our nation, man. Because their deeds were evil, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau, you know, ye are your father, the devil, man. John 8 and 44. Verse 20, it says, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. Exactly. You know, it's like cockroaches, man. You know, you turn the light on, they get scared, start running around and trying to find somewhere to hide, man. You know, neither cometh to the light, lest his deed should be reproved. And Jake hates to be corrected, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this knowledge does. It corrects you and make you take accountability, man. You know, and Jake hates that. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, which is the elect, man, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought of in the Most High. Exactly, man. You know, that's why these people, they see it, man. You know, the light has, the glory of the Lord has risen upon thee, man. You know what I'm saying? These people see a difference in the men of the Lord, man. You know, we're not these niggas running around. We're not like them, man. And people can clearly see it, man. They can clearly see these things, man. You know, it's not hard, you know. So, moving on, you know, let's go here real quick. This is Proverbs, chapter 6. And we're going to drop down to verse 23. It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. And there it is, man. You know, that this word, which represents Yahushai, is a lamp, man. The law, it's light, man. The law is light, man. That's the words written in this book, man. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life, man, because thus said the Lord represents life. Thus said Esau represents death, man. You have the right hand side and you have the left hand side. You know, the left represents death, you know, which this man, that's what he represents. The man of six, the man of sin. He's a man of death. You know, everything this dude presents to you is going to kill you, man. From this nigga is chemtrail in the air. He's poisoning the water. He's GMO in the foods. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to put the charagma in you. You know, this alternative way of life that he's this synthetic way of life that he's trying to present to you. You know, all these things are wicked, evil, and left-handed and death, man. You know what I'm saying? But the right hand, which is Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? And that ultimately is Satan, man, the left hand, you know what I'm saying? Which is the Lord, man, at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. But then you have the right hand, which is the son, the right hand son, the righteous son, Yahushai, which is life, man. The law, the lamp, you know what I'm saying? Proverbs 6:23. God damn. For the commandment is a lamp and the law is light. And reproofs of instruction are the way of life, man. You know what I'm saying? And Satan, as you can see, is going hard, man. Satan going hard, man. He got all kind of bullshit coming through my phone right now, man. It's pissing me off, man. God damn. Chill out. Back the fuck off, man. God damn. Salakia, man. Just, you know, hey, it gets a little frustrating at times. You know, I'm trying to do this lesson and Satan is being a big ass child, man. You know, God damn. So moving on, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's go back to Ephesians. This is Ephesians, the 5th chapter. And I'm gonna drop down to verse 15, and it reads, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, man. You know, so you got to be walking around, looking around, making sure you know what's going on around you, man. You know, it's all this stuff going around Jake, and they can't. Jake is caught up, man. Jake is caught up in his life and his wife and his children, his job. You know what I'm saying? The bills they have to pay. You know, or just going out here and you know, getting on TikTok, you know, YouTube shorts, you know, a bunch of folly and madness. You know, but something had other than what's matters is what Jake is caught up in, man. You know, they're not circumspect. You know, a circle to look, you know. Your head should be on a swivel looking around, you know, and you know, is like spectacles to look, to see, like glasses. You know, they're called spectacles, you know. And so it means to be able to look around you, all around you, you know, 360, you know what I'm saying? And seeing what's going on around you, man. Not as fools, but as wise. Fools don't know what's going on around them. The wise do, though, man, because the wise are occupied in prophecy, man, you know. Verse 16, it said, redeeming the time because the days are evil. That's what's upon us, man. The evil days are upon us. And a wise man will hide himself in the Lord in the evil times coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, what the title of the lesson is, man. You know, Jacob's trouble is upon us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard times, tribulation is upon us. As a matter of fact, that reminds me of Acts, the 14th chapter. And I'm going to drop down to verse 22, and it reads, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of the Most High. And you got groups out here saying there ain't going to be no Jacob's trouble, ain't going to be no tribulation, which is written right here, man. These groups are off, man. The Lord is not dealing with them, you know. But it is what it is, man. You know, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom, man, because Jacob's trouble is coming, man. Matter of fact, let's get it. I'm going to just let the Bible speak, the scripture speak. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, which are the Israelites. And there shall, beginning starting with the elect, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. There is trouble coming, man. You know, we see trouble formulating, man, you know, with all this robotic crap. Goes remind me of that movie, I, Robot with Will Smith. It became trouble, man. It started out, you know, everything looked good, you know, everything helpful and, you know, but then, hey, it all switched over. Everything turned red. You know what I'm saying? And then them bad boys started doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't control them. You couldn't tell them anything. They took over, you know, it became bad times, man, you know. It says, so there's a time of trouble coming, man, such as never was since there was a nation, man. So you've never seen this. You're only going to see it once and you'll never see it again, because after that, the kingdom of heaven will be established, man. So it's going to be very special, even to the same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book, the elect, man. 2/3 is already prophesied to be cut off and die. Zechariah 13:8, man. You know, so it's not talking about the whole nation. It's talking about the elect of the nation, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Just to back that up, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. You know, you ain't seen this since, it's like it says, a time of trouble, you know, since there was a nation, man. You know what I'm saying? You haven't seen it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. There it is right there. And you got people saying ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble when Jacob's trouble is written right here, man. But he shall be saved out of it. And who is the he? That's the elect, man, of the nation of Israel. Then you have, let's keep it going, to back that up, Matthew, the 24th chapter, verse 21. This is all going into that evil day coming, man. It says, Matthew 24:21, for then shall be great tribulation. That's the same tribulation we just read in Acts the 14th chapter, much tribulation. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor even shall be. One, you're going to see it once. You've never seen it before. You're going to see it once. It's going to be very special, you know, and you're never going to see it again, man. Kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it goes into those troubles in 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter, you know. So the evil day is upon us, man, you know. And the Lord created these devils for that reason and purpose, man. And it tells you, and he tells you that in Proverbs. Let's get it real quick. Proverbs, the 16th chapter and verse 4. And it reads, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, man. You know, Malachi, the 1st chapter, verse 4. Esau is the border of wickedness. Job again, Job 9:24. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. We know who's running the earth, whose money, whose faces on the currency, whose faces are on sides of mountains. You know what I'm saying? Who makes up the legislature? You know, come on, man. You see it. We know who the wicked is, man. You know, so he created the wicked for the day of evil. You know, and we're in the times of evil. We just read it in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. And that evil day is here, man. You know what I'm saying? But a wise man will hide himself in the Lord in the evil times coming, man. So let's get Proverbs 22 and verse 3. It's Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, man. You know, as a matter of fact, I want to read that in the NLT. Let's get this real quick in the NLT, see what it says. Let's parallel this real quick. To the right of your screen, Proverbs 22:3 in the NLT, a prudent person, which is a wise person, a person of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, foresees danger and we're in dangerous times, man, and takes precautions. Thus saith the Lord. The prophecies, man, taking heed to them. The simpleton goes blindly on and suffers the consequences. And that's exactly 2/3 of our people are simpletons, man. You know what I'm saying? They're simple-minded, man. They're caught up in folly and madness and play, their everyday lives. They don't know what's going on, and they're going to get clucked over the head, man, with a C-hip. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to go on blindly as simpletons, and they're going to suffer the consequences. Exactly. Ultimately they're going to get put to death, man. So let's unparallel real quick. Let's get back into it. This also is reiterated, which I'll get it. I'm just going, we're going through the spirit. Proverbs, the 27th chapter and verse 12, it's reiterated. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished, man. And how do we hide ourselves, man? How does a prudent man, a wise man, a man of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding hideth himself? Because you got a lot of camps out here again going off, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's get it real quick, man. It's Proverbs 18 and verse 10, and it reads, the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe, man. The names, man. The name of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You got these groups, you know who they are, them boys in purple over there. You know what I'm saying? Tripping out on riding on horses and can't even ride, man. You know what I'm saying? Teaching that the lunar calendar is off, man. Saturday to Friday to Saturday sundown is Sabbath, going off, man. Hey, and there's some other things that they going off on, man. But at the end of the day, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. You got to know those names, man. You have to call on those names, man. That's going to be your covering in those times, man. From these evil times coming, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how a prudent man is going to hide himself in the evil day coming, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's going to be a whole lot of death over there with the people in purple, man. This is Psalms chapter 91 and verse 1, and it reads, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Lord, Salaki, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And what's that secret place? This knowledge, man. The names, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, I will say of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust, man. So we trust in the Lord, man, but we call on the names, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of lost souls over there, man. It is a lot of lost souls over there. But, hey, a lot of death is coming. We're going to drop down to verse 10. We're going to read through 12. There shall no evil befall thee. Who? Those that's hiding in that secret place, hiding themselves in the Lord, man. Running into the strong tower, calling on those names, man. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. And ultimately, those plagues are going to be those thermonuclear missiles, man. And that's in the book of Zechariah, the 12th chapter, man. It says, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways, man. So the angels are going to have that charge, man, over the men of the Lord, man. They're going to be covering them, protecting them, man. What's that? Psalms, is it 34 and 7 or 37 and 4? The angels encamp around us. As a matter of fact, let me get it and I'll come back. Psalms, I believe it's 37 and 4. 34 and 7, Salakia. I be getting those mixed up. Psalms 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. Exactly, man. That's what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, these groups are tripping out here, man. This is back in Psalms chapter 91 and verse 11 again. For he that shall give, Psalms 91 and 11, for he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone, man. So that's not going to happen, man. No harm is going to come upon them. We just read it. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwellings. Verse 10, man. So the angels are gonna have charge, and they're gonna keep the elect safe, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep it going. Bring this thing to a close. This is Psalms chapter 27 and verse 5, and it reads, "For in the time of trouble," keep hearing about trouble that these groups are saying we're not gonna have, man. "For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret place of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock," man. And ultimately that rock is that foundation, man, which is Yahushua, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into this word real quick. Pavilion, man. He gonna hide me in his pavilion, And when you go into the outline of biblical usage, it says thicket, lair, a lair, a covert. It speaks of that covert in Isaiah the 32nd chapter, being a covert from the wind. A booth in the Strong's definition, it says from a hut, a lair, covert, den, pavilion, tabernacle. So let's go into the root word real quick. Outline of biblical use. It says to hedge, that protection, fence about, shut in. Don't it say to enter into thy chambers? He's going to enclose thy doors behind thee. He's going to shut us in, man, doing all this spirit, man. But he's going to have a hedge of protection around the men of the Lord to block, overshadow, screen, stop the approach, shut off, cover. So to stop the approach, man, the approach of what? These devils, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that approach. So let's get one more, and we're going to bring this lesson to a close. That approach is coming, man. We're in the times of Revelations 12 and 12, man. This devil about to come down having great wrath because he knoweth that he hath but a short period of time. This is Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 19. That this is the approach, man. That approach, man. It says, Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahushua from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, man, the spirit of the Lord, Yahushua, shall lift up a standard against him. That standard, man, spiritual powers is coming, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to protect his men. He's going to hide them. You know what I'm saying? But, a wise man will hide in the Lord in the evil times coming, man. You got to call on them names, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to have faith. You know what I'm saying? And the majority of these people don't have that. These groups are not teaching them to have that, man. They teach them to go ahead and take the sea hip so they can eat. You know what I'm saying? They're teaching to build here. They're teaching we don't know the names. All kind of madness out here in Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. A wise man is going to hide himself, in the evil times coming, man. They're going to call on the names of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have faith. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is at the end of the day. So with that, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. Giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahar Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shal Dawadah, Shalom.